Here's something no one is talking about. One of the architects of Project 2025, audio just leaked of him tying Trump to the project. The reason why this is so compelling is because just recently, Donald Trump came out and said, when was this? July 5th, so 7 days ago, a week ago. Donald Trump said, "I know nothing about Project 2025. I have no idea who is behind it. I disagree with some of the things they're saying, and some of the things they're saying are absolutely ridiculous and abysmal, whatever." So he tried to distance himself from Project 2025. This audio ties him to it. And CNN did a report just recently that said Trump claims to not know who is behind Project 2025. A CNN review found at least 140 people who work for him are involved. Let's watch a little bit of this.
Sarah, when Donald Trump asserted last week that he didn't know who was behind Project 2025, we decided to take a look at all the authors and contributors who are listed on Project 2025 signature project, this 900-page playbook for his Trump's second term. And we found at least 140 people,
140
who were authors or contributors, had prior experience working for the Trump administration. Now, this includes people who rose to the highest levels of his government, including 6 people who served as cabinet secretaries, including HUD Secretary Ben Carson, who remains very close to Donald Trump, as well as the cabinet secretary in charge of the Office of Personnel and Management, that's Russ Vought, who I should also point out recently helped put together the RNC platform that Trump approved.
So the person, Ben Carson, who's very close to Donald Trump, architected this thing. Secondly, the person who created the RNC platform also created Project 2025. So of course, when Trump says he doesn't know anything about it, but he still calls it abysmal, of course, there's like a little bit of, wait, if you don't know anything about it, how can you call it abysmal? That aside, this is proof that Donald Trump is very connected to this thing. But what I wanted to show you was this audio that is very damning. So here is the architect of Project 2025 saying in just leaked audio that Donald Trump is purposefully lying to you and the American people because he knows that this thing's a stinker and they just have to get him through the finish line. Watch this.
See President Trump say this and what you envision as being behind it tactically.
Well, I think it's the sign of a great leader who understands he's in a terrific political news cycle. He's run a really good campaign from start up to this point, and the left's mischaracterization of Project 2025 had become a liability. I think we've seen that really turn around in the last few days since that statement. So no hard feelings from any of us at Project 2025 about the statement, because we understand Trump is the standard bearer and he's making a political, tactical decision there.
So when you see President Trump say,
he's making a political, tactical decision there. In other words, he is lying because he knows that it is politically deadly to him, the stuff in Project 2025. They want to get rid of pornography. They want to kill the Department of Education. You should really look into it. But this is just another sign that Donald Trump and the far, far right Christian nationalists are interwoven. They're one and the same. And they are doing literally anything and everything, including lying, in order to make sure that their far right agenda passes. It's, and by the way, here's something I don't understand. If you're a Christian nationalist, why are you okay with lying? Like, I think, isn't lying a sin? I don't know. I mean, I'm not close to this sort of stuff. It seems like it should be a sin. So the Christians are committing sins in order to pass ungodly legislation and an ungodly federal government. Makes a lot of sense to me.
I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?